I had decided that I was going to start doing Vlogmas, and then I got totally off track. And then I decided again I was going to try yesterday, but I was sick. So today I decided to take you with me as I make some immune boosting food to try and get over this stupid head cold. It's driving me crazy. I'm over it, ready to be better. So here we go. Today I am making an immune boosting soup. The video quality will not be the greatest simply because I'm sick and I don't have my tripod. My tripod is at the house we're working on. But anyway, we're going to start out with some thyme infused olive oil. The thyme is anti-inflammatory. It can help hay fever. It's an expectorant and antiseptic. So really good thing to add to your soup, right? Then we're gonna add in some onion. Now, the secret to keeping onion so that it has the maximum healing power is to crush it, wait 10 minutes, and then do things with it. Also, I feel like honesty compels me to tell you that I just about set my cute, lovely little cutting board on fire by turning on the wrong burner. Anyway, we're gonna let that start to saute and get fragrant, and then I'll be back. All right, it's looking great, it's smelling great. The garlic is an amazing antibiotic. It boosts your immune system as well. So it acts on the bacteria and it helps your immune system. So now we're gonna add in onion, yellow pepper, and orange pepper. The reason for that is the onions is that they're antibiotic and they're an expectorant, so they're going to help get all the crud out of your chest, out of your sinuses, whatever. The red and orange peppers honestly are because I happened to find them on the discount rack at Kroger and wanted to use them up. However, I found out that actually they're amazing anti-inflammatories. And on a random note, they have the 2 chemicals that I found to help macular degeneration, to help prevent it and possibly heal it. So we're just gonna let these get started to soften up a little bit, and then we'll take in our next steps. Oh, this is smelling amazing. Now we've got 2 cans of Rotel, the diced tomatoes and green chilies. We're going to put those both in. Okay, and then I have 2 tomatoes from my freezer. People told me that if you put in a whole tomato into your freezer, it'll make it super easy to peel. So I was like, hell yeah, let's try this. I'm letting them in here full for the moment to help them to thaw because like I said, they're frozen. But I don't think they'll fit while I do this. So, maybe we'll take that back out. Let's see if I can do this without burning myself. Haha, yes. Okay, we'll come back to the tomatoes. Now let's start with some seasonings. In here, we have oregano to the left, basil to the right, both from my garden. We're going to add in some turmeric. Let's see if I can do this while holding the... So turmeric is an amazing anti-inflammatory, but it is also antimicrobial. And it turns your food yellowish. So just know it will be a little different color than it would otherwise, but otherwise good. So oregano is another one that is super antibacterial. Very, very good for you. It also helps with respiratory issues. I'm hoping that this does not go down into my lungs. So anything anti-respiratory illness is glorious. And then, let's see, we also put in the tulsi, the holy basil. It's anti-inflammatory, lowers pain and fever, which is good because I have a headache. And it also helps your respiratory system and may strengthen your immune response. Woot woot! We're also going to add in some rosemary. This is from a local shop that sells herbs called Herbs and Heirlooms. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let this get to a simmer, and it's basically going to simmer the rest of the day. I'll be pulling some out to make something for James for supper. You can either add more water and some meat and make it a soup, or you can let it simmer down and eat it as a pasta sauce. I have not decided which way we're going to go with it. I think I may do a little of both. I may get out some of the chicken that we thawed from the freezer yesterday and put some of the sauce on top of the chicken, maybe make some cauliflower rice for the husband, and then what's left I may take and make it into a soup for me with some hamburger that we have also in the freezer already cooked. One of the best things that I've ever done for myself is having those yummy, yummy pre-cooked meats in the freezer, ready for whatever recipe needs them. So we're going to just leave this on a simmer. I'm going to go ahead and toss in the giant frozen tomatoes though. So let's do that. It's really hard to hold this camera while doing the rest of this. So I'm putting them in here for now whole, but once they're nice and melted, I will take them and cut them up or put them in a blender. So here we are. I will show you the results in a while. So the tomatoes have mostly melted, and I have this at barely a simmer. You can see a bubble once in a while, and this is how I'm going to leave it for, it'll be at least an hour before James is up and time to make anything for him, and it will be probably 4 hours before I make whatever I'm going to make with it for myself. Do you have anything that you like to make when you are sick? Let me know in the comments. I'd love the recipe. So this is what it looks like after about an hour and some minutes. We're going to take some of this for my husband and I to eat a little dinner, carefully avoiding the big pieces of the orange tomato. And we're going to add a little bit of cream cheese and mix it. And this is what it looks like after it's been poured over the chicken. Clearly I didn't get the cream cheese all melted in right because I did it at the last minute instead of letting it all simmer together. But I'll give it a taste test and we'll see how it goes. So I have pasta boiling to make some spaghetti. And it's time to take the little mixture back here that has been sauteing all day. By all day, I mean like 3 hours. We're going to put it in the blender, blend it all up, Might add some cream cheese. We'll see. All right, we've got about 1/3 of a brick of cream cheese in there. Let's mix. We've got our sauce. We've got 2 minutes left on the pasta, and then I will show you what it looks like when it's done. So we've got our pasta and sauce here. We're gonna add some meat to the top. Gonna sprinkle some parm. This is very hard to do with one hand, by the way. Anyway, there will be a lot more parm on this by the time we're done. But now we have it. My amazing immune boosting pasta sauce on gluten-free rotini noodles. Oh yeah, this is gonna be amazing. Now with an appropriate amount of parm. I will show you the results in a while. Why are we not shutting off? Okay, that's weird.